Hello, my Cancer loved ones, and welcome to the Soulmate Journey Empath. This will be your July 2019 Soulmate Journey reading. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you resonate with this reading or this channel. All of your support is very much appreciated. This will be our second month of readings. There have been a couple of brief readings, short 3 or 4 card readings provided in live stream. And I do those as I feel inspired to do so, to give you additional messages that you might need on your soul's journey. So please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's soulmate_journey_empath. These are general readings, so please take what resonates with you. This reading will be for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But given the retrograde that Saturn is going through this month, I would suggest, loved ones, that if you have a Saturn placement in Cancer, that you check this reading out too, in addition to Sun, Moon, and Rising signs or Venus. So there may be some very important messages for you. So before we start with the actual reading, I wanted to share a couple of things, intuitive messages, and a card that came out in the pre-shuffle. So first, for intuitive messages, I feel like Cancers, you have been experiencing a lull, a period of boredom, emotionally, physically, a stalemate. You're feeling kind of emotional and have been with the eclipse that we just had on the 2nd. But since we've had that eclipse, there are things that you had very deep, strong feelings about that were just simmering beneath the surface. And for some reason, since that eclipse, those things that had such an emotional effect on you just don't have the effect that they used to. For some reason, that reaction that you used to experience when thinking about those things just isn't there anymore for you. So for some of you, this is a very positive, divinely guided sign that whatever has been a burden for you emotionally, whatever you've been thinking about in your mind, the universe has helped cut that free so that it's not weighing you down anymore. Okay? So if that message resonates with you, Cancer, may not resonate for everybody, but that's just a feeling that I'm getting. Also, left hand is itching. Left hand has been pretty itchy. So there are opportunities that are material. I won't commit to saying actual money coming in, but there are tangible material opportunities that will be coming into you. So just kind of be aware and take advantage of this calm, which may to you seem like boredom, to be investing in long-term projects. So in your pre-shuffle, in the Gilded Tarot, which is our clarifying deck, the 3 of Wands kept coming up. And we'll see if it comes out in your reading, but there's something that you're just, and I just get this confirmation that this is where this emotional boredom is coming from, is you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in. You feel like you're partway along your journey, but you're not sure where the next step in your journey is, and you're kind of waiting for something to come and manifest itself that will give you some idea of where you're headed next. Okay? So You may also notice that we have an extra deck this month, Cancer loved ones. Happy birthday to you. So many Cancers in my life. Both of my parents were Cancers, aunt and uncle. And I actually have a Cancer rising myself. My daughter is a Cancer. Very, very beautiful, loving, nurturing energy, and very emotionally solid relationships with Cancerians. So you're such beautiful souls. Happy birthday to you. And as my birthday gift to you, I will be providing a sacred geometry activations oracle to kind of help you focus on what you need to do to get through this next trip around the sun until your birthday next year, Cancer loved ones. And wherever you may be on your individual journeys, the activation will be something that will help you utilize that communal, that shared energy that you have. So that's been charging with the Lemurian quartz. And I think we'll go ahead and begin with that before we get into the rest of your reading. And just see what we have for you for this next year. What is an activation that Cancer could use on their soul's journey for this next year? What is an activation that Cancer could use on their soul's journey for this next year? What is an activation that Cancer could use on their soul's journey for this next year? All right. And we'll see what we have for you, Cancer loved ones. And your activation is emergence. Number 25 in numerology, 2 and 5 add to 7. So 7 is about action. 7 is about getting things going. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So this message, Cancer loved ones, very, very beautiful. If you feel drawn to, take a moment and look at that image. Look at those colors. Look at those shapes. Look at these letters in emergence. This number 25 or the number 7 you may focus on. And whatever this means to you, wherever you're at on your journey, Cancer loved ones, I hope that this message helps you. It's to serve you for your highest good with the best of intentions. And I send my love to you as you focus on emergence this next year. So happy birthday, Cancer. All right. As always, we use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck to read general energies for you, Cancer, and a person or people that you may be dealing with on the left side over here. In the second row, we will get some cards to identify what work you're doing on your soul's journey for this month of July into August. And excuse me, we'll clarify those messages with the Gilded Tarot. And then we use the Journey of Love Oracle deck to generate soulmate messages for you, Cancer, for who you may be dealing with, and a shared energy in the center. So I'm really excited to see what we have going. We've been charging these cards and cleansing their energies. So I'm really excited to see what we have for you, Cancer loved ones. First things first, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands energy. So an overall focus for this month of July is partnerships and alliance. And it was actually in the Gilded Tarot that Three of Wands came out in the pre-shuffle. This is a confirmation that we have this energy coming up again with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So a focus on waiting for results to come in, or waiting for opportunities for partnerships and alliances. But whatever that means to you, this is something that you're waiting for to come your direction, Cancer loved ones. What is Cancer's energy on their soulmate journey for July 2019? And this appeared once in the pre-shuffle. Here we have the Five of Pentacles energy, financial and material changes. You're feeling left out in the cold, Cancer. You don't feel like there are very many opportunities when it comes to material, tangible things involving other people. So with this Five of Pentacles, there could be some disruption in your material situation, or some things that have come to an end with that eclipse energy. But overall, there's a feeling of being isolated with this energy. What's another card for Cancer's energy on their soulmate journey? All right, and we had two jumpers. So first we have the Seven of Swords energy, deception and envy. Either someone has not been 100% honest, or has presented themselves with a mask here to be someone they aren't in your life, and you're dealing with those energies. Or perhaps, Cancer, you are not representing your truest and most authentic self. So again, we have some seven energy here. And we have the Nine of Cups energy, fulfillment of wishes. This is a very individual card. Everyone has individual hopes and wishes that guide them, that are heart's desires. But what's interesting is that in the order that these jumped, this deception and envy card is getting in the way of this fulfillment of wishes. He's almost scornfully looking over at that Nine of Cups, which is a very positive energy. So there's been some stuff going on for you, Cancer, that has you feeling isolated. Maybe people have behaved in a manner that you can't trust. Trust is very important for Cancer, isn't it? So you're feeling out in the cold. There's this air of shadiness that's just hanging around. And this air of shadiness has some effect on your Nine of Cups, on your fulfillment of wishes. What is the energy of the person or people that Cancer will be dealing with on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What is the energy of the person or people that Cancer will be dealing with on their soulmate journey for July of 2019? There's two. We'll go with those first. So first, we have the Two of Pentacles energy, movement, choices, decisions. There's some element of attempting to juggle and balance and manage at least two things in the energy of whoever you're dealing with, Cancer. Trying to keep things from falling apart. The next jumper here is the Strength card in traditional tarot, number 8, Power. In this deck, this doesn't just involve courage and movement forward and resolve. There's an element of taming something that is passionate or wild or dangerous underneath the surface. A man beast. So there's some kind of mask kind of going on with this card too. So a little bit of mirroring in your energy and the energy of whoever you may be dealing with. Let's get one more card for the energy of whoever Cancer will be dealing with on their soulmate journey, July 2019. Another card on the energy of the person that Cancer will be dealing with on their soulmate journey for July 2019. That's too many. One more time and then we'll take. What is the energy of the person or people that Cancer will be dealing with? That one wanted to come out. And we have the third eye chakra, number 6. This is a strong focus on intuition. Messages that are intuitive rather than tangible. They can't be empirically proved, but they're messages that are coming in on a gut level for this person. There also could be an element of them having some divine guidance through a transitionary period or a difficult financial period where they're having to juggle a lot of things, maybe trying to maintain control of themselves and their passions, their upsets, just a lot of what's going on with them emotionally. They're trying to control and keep a lid on. What work will Cancer be doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What work will Cancer be doing on their soulmate journey? Whoops. Whoa. Messy. We have the crown chakra, number 7. So this is a very clear message, Cancer, that at least some of your focus this month of July into August of 2019 is getting connected with something higher. And it falling right underneath the 5 of Pentacles energy. It's almost like this is the advice for how to navigate this period of time where you're feeling isolated. To use it for your highest development. To get in touch with the divine, the spiritual, even to improve your intellect, studying, just very much in head more than tangible reality. So I think this is a message of guidance, Cancer, that in this downtime, you can take advantage of it and alleviate this feeling of being left out in the cold by going in and developing strategies instead of waiting for ships to come in. Waiting for ships to come in denotes that you need somebody else to help you take the next step on your journey, on your path. But it's your journey, your path, and the next step you take will present opportunities and challenges, no matter which direction you choose to go. Okay, there will always be opportunities and challenges on any path. You do have your own agency, but if you don't get lessons learned, you're going to end up repeating them until you really grasp the message of what's going on. I think that this coming up and having this 9 of Cups energy too for you, Cancer, is suggesting that you need to get back to figuring out what your heart's desires are. What do you really want on an emotional level? And by doing crown chakra work, you can get back through this soul searching, through developing plans, through a lot of thinking to get to this, get to a situation where you can have this fulfillment of wishes and you're not feeling left out in the cold or dealing with shadiness. What other work is Cancer doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What other work is Cancer doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What work is Cancer doing on their soulmate journey for July of 2019? Closing chapters and starting new beginnings. This is the Fool card in traditional tarot. This goes very, very well, Cancer loved ones, with your emergence card. And the reason for that is that it's encouraging you to take a childlike move forward in faith, in trust. And that's what the Fool energy is all about, embarking on a new path. But this is you making the decision and you going down the path. So very much supporting that. Focus on Fool energy, on what direction you want to take action in, rather than waiting for someone to come in and provide that for you. Very strong message with that Three of Wands. So one more thing that Cancer is working on their soulmate journey for July 2019. One more thing Cancer is working on. And we have the Seven of Wands energy, or Six, excuse me, of Wands energy, victory and success. You want to be successful. And having this Six of Wands energy come in between the Fool and the fulfillment of wishes, I think that the big divine message for you here, Cancer, is rather than waiting on others to bring a path to you, figure out, do some soul searching, do some strategizing, do some planning, so that you can choose your new beginning. And that is going to lead to success and the fulfillment of your wishes. So very, very clear message for you here, Cancer. What lessons are the person or people that Cancer is dealing with working on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What lessons? Oh, there we go. And we have the Six of Pentacles energy, material and spiritual prosperity. In traditional tarot, there's typically a depiction of pentacles and someone with a balance, like the scales, which is very much like the Justice card in traditional tarot. This is like the minor arcana Justice card. So underneath the movement, choices, and decisions, underneath this juggling, this Two of Pentacles energy, this person is working on balance, on equal give and take in terms of the material. So that's what their energy is. And look, on the bottom of the deck, after that shuffle here, we have the Balance card. Number 11, 1 and 1 is 2 in numerology. So here's that justice, that balancing. And in this deck, we see there's the swords, the cups, the pentacles, and the wands. They're balancing the elements. And with this halo, there's spirit or God or universe. There's this divine energy that is like the fifth element. And when we look at this Two of Pentacles depiction, here we have all of the elements trying to be balanced. So this is someone that is probably working on some very specific karma right now, trying to manage the different aspects of their life, the tangible material aspects, their thoughts, their actions, their emotions. So someone working on a lot of balancing. And with the Power card, balancing what appears on the outside with what's truly going on inside, which is also mirroring this deception and envy. Perhaps part of your feeling isolated is perceiving what's going on with this individual and their energy as being shady or deceptive or wearing a mask. What else is the person that Cancer is dealing with working on their soulmate journey? We have 8 of Cups energy, emotional withdrawal, walking away emotionally. This person has walked away emotionally from the situation and is doing that to try to find some kind of balance. Doing that to find some kind of balance. And this may be why you're feeling left out in the cold, Cancer. But this person has some things to work on to balance out in their own life. And they really need to focus on their intuition and their gut to be able to master this. And interestingly enough, there may be emotional withdrawal, but here on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups energy, which is a desire emotionally for some kind of eventual reunion, some kind of eventual get together. One more for the work. Oh, wow. And we had 3 here. Oh, but with what they are, really want to take it. There's that 3 of Wands energy again. They are learning. They are working on partnerships and alliances. Then we have this Devil energy. 1 and 5 is 16. Temptation. Devil in traditional tarot. That coming out with the partnerships and alliances. There have been some toxic habits in relationships or partnerships that this person has engaged in the past. And that has put them in a position where they need to learn this lesson, this balance of equal give and take. Because they're learning what it takes to build a 4 of Wands, a stable, solid foundation that a relationship can grow on. So, while there's a lot of minor arcana going on in the work that this person is doing this month, Cancer, huge lessons. This may be the resolution of some work that started earlier for this person with changes in their life. And it's very specific with it having so many minor arcana cards, that this is something very specific that this person is working on their soul journey. So they're over here doing their thing. Expand yourself, expand your own thoughts, your own plans, your own strategies. Examine what your aspirations are, what would truly make you happy. And then choose that path for yourself, because it will lead you to victory and success and the fulfillment of your wishes, Cancer. Let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles and Crown Chakra. Oh, here we have the Strength card, number 8. This coming up on your side and on their side. That may indicate for some of you, Cancer, that you've been very much up in your head about being left out in the cold by a Leo. It may also be that you and this person are both working on balancing yourselves, maintaining control of yourselves during this month. This is clarifying what's going on here for you, and this is in their overall energy. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, here we have the 4 of Wands, 1111 card for those of you that follow that. This is building a firm foundation that you can build on, that you can grow, that can prosper. Okay? And so mirroring what we have going on here. And then here underneath it, we have King of Wands energy, which with this, I'm saying for some of you, this is a Leo that you may be dealing with. Not everyone, but for some of you. Why is the 7 of Swords here with the Fool? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So, your advice on this new path that you're going to take is to go slow and steady. The Knight of Pentacles reminds me of the story of the tortoise and the hare. The Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords is going to be the hare. The Knight of Pentacles is definitely the tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race. So the advice for this new beginning with your activation, with this Fool energy, is to really open yourself up to these very innocent, very wholesome, very vulnerable dreams and wishes and desires of yours. And in order to achieve them with victory and success, slowly and carefully go down your new path and take it all in. Take it all in for all the lessons. And when you're coming in slow and steady, you do have a sturdy and solid foundation. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands for Cancer. Nine of Cups and Six of Wands for Cancer. Nine of Cups and Six of Wands for Cancer. We got a couple. Oh, here you are using your intuition, kind of mirroring that third eye chakra of the person that you're dealing with, the High Priestess, number 2. And so use your intuition. Use your intuition. And that goes back to your crown chakra too. And then here we have the Magician. And the Magician is balancing the elements to manifest things, right? So here, after we decide we're going to take a new path, we can start crafting the path ahead of us. But use your intuition, make your plans, maintain control of yourself, and remember that slow and steady wins the race. But once you choose your path, you can manifest the victory and success and your fulfillment of wishes. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful stuff happening for you, Cancer, on your soulmate journey in July. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. They came out the way they did. I'm going to take it because it tells a very specific story. So we have the Queen of Swords energy, clarifying this. The Queen of Swords, air energy, intellect. One thing about the Queen of Swords is she can be accused of being cold, of being cutting. And she literally has no problem cutting people right out. Then we have the Page of Wands energy. This is a very, almost immature communication. And it's going right toward this Queen of Swords. So maybe this person has very immaturely communicated, or maybe you have immaturely communicated to this other person and someone's been cut out. Here we have the Star card. So that's number 17. 1 and 7 goes to 8. And that's coming down here. So we have 8, 8, and 8. Don't know if that's significant for anyone. But the Star card is about restoring your faith, about healing. And it's coming out, you know, the way that these came out right underneath this emotional withdrawal. And this emotional withdrawal, maintaining control, this is a healing process that this person is working on. A karmic healing process that this person is working on, a big lesson of what is no longer working, what's toxic that needs to go, that's getting in the way of partnerships and alliances and being able to build a solid foundation in one. And then we have this Page of Cups energy come in. Pages are kind of underdeveloped, kind of naive, youthful energies, and they bring messages. This was a cutting message. This is a weak message, maybe an apology that they're expecting or that they would like to offer. But there's been some pretty immature communication going on that has caused this person to need to create balance, to take some emotional time out, and to really reflect on what's toxic. Let's get clarification on the Three of Wands, Devil, and Four of Wands. And we got the Two of Wands came right out. At a crossroads, a decision has to be made. Are they going to continue going forward? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance card. Number 14 comes to a 5. Fives are about pause, about stagnation. And the Temperance card is very much about balance and healing. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. And then underneath, I think this is a mutual energy because we're picking it up on both sides. The World is about closing out. It's number 21. 2 and 1 goes to 3. The World card says that we are closing out a chapter so that we can begin a new one. And I'm going to put that in between because that's very much a shared energy here. So this may have been a soul partner that had some karmic lessons to teach you, Cancer, or maybe there are karmic lessons that you've taught this person or have been exchanged between you, but you're both going on a new path. You're ready to go ahead and embark on your new path, and whoever you're dealing with is still struggling to put their demons and burdens down, to figure out what they need to do to overcome toxic cycles, toxic behaviors that really get in the way of having stable partnerships and alliances, relationships that have the potential for solid growth. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put that emergence card back out there for you, Cancer. So let's go ahead and get some soulmate messages to guide you on your journey through this month of July. What is a soulmate message? Oh, there's 2. One for you on the bottom and one for the person. All right. You got number 10, 3 to 1. 10 in this Journey of Love Oracle deck would correspond to the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot. And here we have the spiral. This is all about forces that are out of your control and divine timing. So this is a message, Cancer loved ones, that whatever you've been going through, whatever you're waiting for to happen, that you need to make your choice and take action on, is meant to happen for you. Things have gone down. If you put in the work that you're supposed to do, this wheel will turn again in your favor. Oops. All right. And for your person that you're dealing with, we have number 61. She loves. All right. And so this person, 6 and 1 go to 7 in numerology. This person is trying to ground, trying to heal. A lot of lower chakra energy going on with this person and in their energy field right now, because things have changed. And they're also trying to manifest so much materially. So the message here is to get in touch with divine feminine love to guide you. this person needs to get in touch with divine feminine love. And what is a shared soulmate message for Cancer and the person they're dealing with in July in their soulmate journey? One shared energy for Cancer and the person that they'll be dealing with on their soulmate journey. Whoops, for July 2019. And there we go. Get that Lemurian back. So here we have number 65. 6 and 5 goes to 11. The breaking. This is the end of a cycle. This very much mirrors that World card. This is the end of a cycle, the end of a lesson. You are ready to go ahead and embark on the next chapter. So the universe is telling you, the divine is guiding you, Cancer, to emerge on your new path. Emerge. Create this new path. Learn how to maintain control over yourself, but go on your new path because it's going to lead you to the fulfillment of your heart's deepest wishes. All right. So I hope that these messages can help you on your soulmate journey this month, Cancer loved ones. I thank you so much for all of your support. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you abundant blessings and love and light this month. Bye-bye.